of letters for the Arabic alphabet. After today, you're going to be able to read and write everything you want in Arabic. Alright, so let's begin. We have only 4 letters left. We have done 22 Arabic letters. If you still didn't know, didn't see the videos of the Arabic alphabet, you have to click here for each lesson. We have already 5 lessons, as you can see. Click for the lesson that you're interested. You can begin from the beginning, the first group of letters, which were the 4 beautiful letters, ba, ta, tha, and noon. Today we have come a long way, and now finally we will be able to read and write everything in Arabic. I promised you in 6 only lessons, and here is the 6th and last lesson of the alphabet. Let's begin. Today's group is group number 6, and it's made of, I'm going to make space for the whiteboard. Group 6, 4 letters. The 4 last letters that we have are the letter Ayn, the letter Ghayn, the letter Ta, and the letter Va. Let's see how we write them at the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. Ayn, we write a small and a big. Very easy. Small and big. It looks like a 3, but both parts of the 3 are not equal. Small one and then like the upside down 3. Small one and then big one. This is our Ayn. This is the letter of the word Arabi, Arab, and Al-Arabiyya, the Arabic language. Arabiyya begins with this. It's not Arabiyya, it's the letter Ayn, the guttural. It's not actually a vowel. It's Ayn, you make it with the uvula, and this thing that is moving inside your throat. Remember, not not Arabi. Arabi, Ayn. Ayn also means I, so the meaning of the name of the letter means I. Ayn, Ayni, my eye. Alright, so this is our first letter of this group. Then we have letter Ghayn, like the word ghazal. Ghazal means deer, or gharb means west, gharb. Okay, so we have Ghayn. It looks exactly like the Ayn, but it has a dot on its head that makes it have this little bit strange sound of GH, or like, you know, that R in French, rouge. Yeah, this is like the R in French. Remember, it doesn't have like the root of an R, it has the root of a G, a very slightly modified G. So it begins with the G. Remember, it's not an R because you might get it confused and translate it with an R. So like it sounds like a French R, rouge, but it doesn't have anything to do with an R. It has to do with the G, a strange G. So begin with the G. The sound of the G in English is G. G. Right? Remember, try practicing. G. You will find the real pronunciation of this letter. Gharb, Ghazal, Maghrib, Ghurub. Alright. Okay, so this is our kind. Then we have the letter Ta. It looks lovely. It looks like the Saad, if you remember this oval shape, but it has this thing that goes on the head of the egg shape. This dash, no, it's not a dash, I don't know, it's a line. Alright, it looks like an alif, but it should be above this this whole symbol, round symbol. If you can put it here, you can put it there, you can put it here. The important thing is that you don't put it below the oval shape. It should be on the oval shape, on the egg itself. Right? This is the letter Ta, the guttural T. So not ta ta ta, it's the ta ta ta. One word of the Ta is the word Talib. Talib, you are my Talib. Talib, student, and Taliba, female student. And from here you may have heard the word Taliban, 2 students. Or the word Tabib, doctor, Tabib, Tabibi, my doctor, Tabib. So remember, it's a Ta, guttural T, not Ta, but Ta. And then the last letter of this group is a really ugly letter for pronunciation. It's the letter Va. So you have to put your tongue between your teeth and pronounce a guttural the. So it's not a th normally. The, it comes from the throat. So it's double hard. Va. Dhalam. One word is dhalam. Dhalam means darkness. Dhalam. And dhulm means injustice. So darkness and injustice, dhalam and dhulm, they come from the same root of letters. They are connected in the meaning. Darkness and injustice. the lam and the rum. So the dha looks exactly like the ta. Since it's really ugly, it should have something on its head that makes it sound this ugly. It's the dot that changes its whole pronunciation. So it looks like the ta, but it has a dot on the head. That's why it sounds really dha, stressed. You know. Dha. Alright, so these are our letters for today. Ayn and ghayn and ta and dha. These letters are the end of your teaching on how to write and read everything in Arabic. So they will conclude your alphabet knowledge of Arabic characters. Remember, these Arabic characters are very similar to Aramaic. So if you try, you will find some similarities. Hebrew actually is more similar to Aramaic directly, but Arabic also, yeah, it's a Semitic language, so it maybe it sounds more like the Aramaic language, but it has a little bit of similarity also in the writing. While Hebrew sounds and is written like Aramaic, very closer to Aramaic than Arabic. Okay. Alright, so let's go, and if you remember, all of these letters, we have to take them at the beginning, in the middle, and in the end, in order to see how we connect them and make words, because we connect letters, they're never like this isolated. We have to connect them in order to create words. So let's take the ayn and begin seeing it at the beginning of words. The ayn at the beginning of words loses the part that goes below the line and continues with a helping line because it's waiting for something else to come and get connected. It's at the beginning. Ayn in the middle, actually, it has a helping line from the right, of course, because I come and preceded by some other letter and it's in the middle. So I write my ayn in the middle, but the problem of the ayn in the middle, it changes form. It takes this strange form of a triangle, an upside down triangle actually. You can write it exactly like helping line, triangle, and go on, upside down triangle, or we are tend to make the angle less sharp from the right side. So we make the triangle upside down. The left side, okay, it has an angle, but the right side doesn't have. It's a little bit more round shape, and then I go on. This is a little bit more advanced. If you have written a lot of Arabic, you get used to writing the ayn this way. But if you're still a beginner, an upside down triangle is perfectly acceptable and perfectly correct. So you don't need to start with the difficult stuff. You can just begin with the upside down triangle, and it is a perfect ayn in the middle. Alright, let's go to the ayn at the end. The ayn at the end has a helping line at the beginning. We keep the middle shape of it, so the upside down triangle, and it takes the other half part of the original letter. The original letter, if you see it, this one I'm showing you, and so it takes the upside down triangle and goes back to the original form again. So it's half middle, half end, right? So this is our ayn at the ending of words. I'm going to give you also words and also solution for the homework of this lesson, so you can see the ayn in different locations in the word, okay, in different places. Alright, let's go and take the ghayn. Ghayn has the same thing, but it has a dot on its head. So ghayn at the beginning loses the part that goes below. Ghayn in the middle, helping line. I write my triangle upside and put the dot on its head and go on. At the ending, helping line, I write my upside down triangle. I finish the letter as if it was an isolated one, so it goes back to the original form again, and it has a dot on the head. Let's go to the ta. The ta, it looks like it's waiting for something. It looks like it's already in the middle. It looks like this. But when I write it at the beginning, it's the same. Because why? It's waiting, it has this helping line that's like invisible. You can't see the helping line because the letter itself stays open like this, like if it's waiting for something else. But that's the isolated form. So the beginning form and the isolated form in this letter, it's the same. In the middle, it's the same, but it has a helping line at the right. So I have a helping line, I write my ta, and then I go on, I'm waiting for something else. At the end, I have a helping line from the right, I make my ta, and I go on, and I finish the letter. But how is the word finished with this letter? Just like this, because it looks like it's waiting for something else. No, it doesn't, it's not waiting for anything, just that the shape of this letter looks like this. It's like it's waiting for something else. No, it's not waiting for anything. Alright, so, and the ugly letter that we tend to, not pronounce a lot, is the same as the ta, because it looks like this, like the ta, but it has a dot on the oval shape. So I begin my ta and I go on normally. Middle ta, I have a helping line, I write my ta, and the, we're talking about the, so don't forget the dot, I'm sorry. I write my da and I put the dot on its head and I go on, continue waiting for something else that's in the middle, and at the end my da has a helping line from the right, I write it and I keep it like this because it's closed, it's finished, and a dot on the oval shape. So these are the last Arabic letters for you. I hope now you are able to write and read. I don't hope, I am sure, because like more simplified than this, there's no other way to make it more simplified, and I think it's really simple and easy. And I have seen with your last homeworks of the other lessons, I've seen that it's really like something for kids, like teaching small kids, and it's so easy for you guys to learn them. Once you know the method of helping lines, right and left, you are done. You can learn even all the letters by yourself. But I taught you, I made you six groups of letters. I taught you all the different shapes of each letter, how it changes at the beginning, middle, and end. So, and I taught you also vowels. So now I can leave you alone. Actually, you can start opening. You can buy whatever Arabic book you want. You can read the title, read everything inside, and not only read, and also write everything. So you can read and write everything in Arabic now, only after these 6 lessons. Of course, you will not understand what you're reading and writing, but that's a different thing, and that's why I'm teaching you also some grammar and language lessons, actually, not only writing and reading. So for the writing and reading, if you have any questions, any doubts, please comment below. If I missed something or didn't teach you anything, I think I did all the 28 letters, including the 3 vowels, the long vowels, the short vowels, and the small symbols that you find around the letters. So I've taught you everything you need to read and write Arabic. Now it's your job to do the homework. So you have a homework, class homework for writing and reading. These are a group of words, letters actually. I want you to connect the letters and form words. Each word has a meaning. I will be waiting for you to post your homework on my Facebook page or here also below. And don't forget, if you have any questions, any doubts about reading and writing, just write me here below. You can contact me, as I told you, on my Facebook page. I have only one page, Learn Arabic with Maha, all connected, because the other group is fake. I don't know who created it and still working on it, but it's okay, no problem. My page has more than 40,000 likes. The other page has 10,000 likes, so you can maybe know who's real or not real. And I will be waiting for you to post them there. I will be making also a video, 6 videos actually, for all the homework of each group that I told you, that I gave you. So I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to make them in one video and give you all the homework together, or maybe 6 videos each. Video is the answer for the group of letters that I taught you in one video. And that's it. I hope you liked it, and I hope now you are able to read and write everything in Arabic, so you can switch and move on to verbs, to language learning and grammar. You have a lot of videos on my channel, so I think if you have already seen them, you're okay. You know how to write, read, and also understand what you're writing or reading. Alright, I'm happy and I'm glad you are liking these lessons. I will show you. I will see you in the following Arabic lesson with me, Maha. Until then, I kiss you and I'll tell you مع السلامة. Bye!